or Riverside.
I think I was about 7 years old when my first dream was crushed. It was a simple no from my mom that did it. It was a rainy day and we were at Target, and I saw the most amazing Barbie I've ever seen. It wasn't like any other Barbie. Instead of blue eyes, it had pink eyes. And I needed that doll. So, like any other 7-year-old, I complained and I whined and I really, really wanted that doll. But my mom said no, and I didn't get it. Now, let's fast forward about 4 years, and I'm 11 now, and my younger brother is 7. It's his birthday, and we're shopping for a gift for him, and he's with us, and he's figured out what we're doing. But instead of asking for one Nerf gun, he's obsessed with Nerf guns, and I'm sure if you have little brothers, you know that. But instead of asking for one, not two, he asked for 3 Nerf guns. Now, I am 11, and just to clarify, I'm 14, I'm not 12. And I'm thinking, I didn't even get a Barbie, which was like $10, and he's getting like 3 $50 Nerf guns. How is that fair? So I do what any other 11-year-old would do. I demand that I get 4 things because I'm 4 years older than him, and plus I didn't get that doll 4 years ago. Thinking back to that, I realized how much of a spoiled brat I was. But he got those 3 Nerf guns in the end, and I didn't get anything. I know we've all heard those speeches for being grateful for what we have and thankful and all that stuff. And I know as a member of Toastmasters that we've had many of those speakers come up here and tell us that. But I feel like we don't really listen to that. Like, this generation of teenagers isn't the best in that area. So think of the example we're setting for our younger siblings. Like my brother, he's pretty spoiled. Let's just take a second and think of one thing you're lucky for. I'm not going to make you say it out loud. Just one thing you're lucky to have or you're grateful for, and one thing that you will always want no matter what. For me, I will always want a cat no matter what happens. And one thing I'm lucky for is that I have no allergies, I'm perfectly healthy, and I have no sickness or anything like that. Every time I think of that, I think of my grandpa. He was perfectly healthy, and then he got diagnosed with cancer. He had no control of that, but we should be grateful that we don't have that. There's so many unfortunate situations kids can be put into, whether it's their family life or other things that can't be controlled. But I feel like the worst thing is when we have everything, but still we ask for more. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong to want more, but I feel like if we always ask for more, we won't ever be grateful for what we already have. I know this speech won't be as moving as Josia's or Tessa's or like any of the other speeches here. But I want to say that when you go home today, think about what your parents do to make you happy all the time. I know that my parents would buy him the Nerf guns no matter what because they wanted to see him happy. But sometimes there's this thing called spoiled. So my message to you all today is that there's nothing wrong in wanting a lot of stuff, but before you ask for that stuff, be thankful and grateful for what you already have.